been talking to people in eastern and coastal North Carolina who are trying to become homeowners, and we're seeing some of the same patterns. People are working hard. They're paying a lot in rent. They're trying to do the right things, and they're still not finding an attainable path to homeownership.
Maybe the rent goes up again. Maybe the landlord still hasn't fixed the same issue after weeks of asking. So you start looking online, Zillow, Realtor.com, mortgage calculators, just trying to figure out, could we actually buy something? And then all the moving pieces start showing up. Property taxes, insurance, flood zones, down payments, appraisals, repairs, financing. Something that sounded simple starts feeling overwhelming very quickly. Some existing homes are beautifully maintained. Some have been updated recently, and others may need more work over time.
But what we kept seeing were people stretching financially just to get into a home without much room left when life inevitably happens. The goal is not just qualifying for a home, it's being able to sustain and maintain that home over time.
We've seen situations where one roof problem, one HVAC replacement, or one season of delayed maintenance starts putting real financial pressure on a family already stretched thin. And coastal and eastern North Carolina adds another layer to all of this. Flood considerations, older homes next to newer homes, rural appraisal challenges, different building styles and different property histories all mixed together in the same market. After years of remodeling homes, evaluating properties, navigating financing, and helping buyers explore options, we started asking a different question. Not just, how do people buy homes, but is there a better way to help people get into homes they can realistically sustain long term? We very intentionally use the word attainable instead of affordable. Affordable usually focuses on the lowest upfront price, but attainable means something different to us. It means a home someone can realistically maintain, protect, and grow over time. One thing we realized is that newer construction can sometimes give families breathing room. A few years where major systems and repairs are less likely to hit immediately. Time for income to grow. Time for budgets to stabilize, and time to build equity before larger repair cycles begin. We also started looking at all the costs built into traditional housing models. Builders carrying unsold inventory. Financing homes before a buyer is identified. Holding land for long periods of time. Model home overhead. Those costs don't disappear. They eventually get built into the price buyers pay. So we started building a more coordinated approach, identifying buyers and home sites earlier in the process, coordinating financing up front, reducing some of the cost and uncertainty that happen when everyone is working separately, creating a model where buyers, landowners, realtors, lenders, builders, and trades can all participate fairly. For some buyers, modular or manufactured construction may create opportunities worth exploring. Because these homes are built indoors instead of sitting exposed to weather during construction, they can often deliver strong quality and durability at attainable price points. And interestingly, many people are surprised to learn how many modular homes they've already seen without realizing it. In one recent scenario, a buyer who initially qualified around a lower price point under standard financing was able to explore a very different range through builder-backed financing options available for qualified buyers. That opened up different possibilities while keeping the monthly payment in a similar range. Of course, every buyer situation is different, and financing terms and qualifications vary. This path may fit buyers looking for a more attainable and realistic path to homeownership. Buyers focused on stable monthly payments and long-term financial breathing room. And buyers who are open to exploring a different approach when traditional home buying paths no longer seem like the right fit. And honestly, this path is not for everyone. Some buyers may prefer immediate move-in homes, a more customized building process, or a more traditional resale experience, and that is completely okay.
When I think about homeownership, I think about my mom buying a 1969 brick ranch. It wasn't extravagant, but it represented stability and independence and a place to build a life from for her and her family. I still believe that homeownership changes the trajectory for individuals, families, and children today. Our goal isn't to pressure people into homes they can't sustain. It's simply to help people understand that there may be another path worth exploring. If you'd like to see if one of our opportunities fits your particular situation, we'd be happy to connect you with our lender for a discussion of what might be possible. And if now isn't the right time, we'd love for you to stay connected as we open up more paths to attainable homeownership across coastal and eastern North Carolina.